Orale! What's up, homies? In today's episode, we piss all over your precious Second Amendment. Just kidding. We actually talk about the rash of school shootings and motherfuckers shooting other motherfuckers and then using self-defense as a legal defense. You don't want to miss this one. There we go. We're fucking live.
Push that motherfucking button.
Motherfucking button has been pushed, son. Orale.
You are the
What's
captain
up?
now.
What? Did you just interrupt the intro?
Take two. We'll fix it in post.
We'll fix it in post. Orale.
I did.
What?
Did it again. Yeah.
You know what you motherfuckers know what I want to say. So check it out. It's getting close to the end of the year. We checked out our Anchor stats and shit. Oh, wait, I forgot because I got interrupted. Say what's up to my co-host, Hey Jones.
Yo.
And Chino Gambino.
Konnichiwa, bitches.
All right, yeah. And it turns out that 7 of our fans celebrated their birthday listening to us.
What?
Hell yeah. So if
That's
it's your birthday, happy birthday, motherfucker. I mean, homies.
Go get your drink, go get your smoke on.
That's
and listen
right.
some more.
You're
Hell
one
yeah.
day closer to death. Make it count.
That's right.
Pretty much.
That's
Pretty
right.
much. Yeah.
And I want to give a shout out to our one listener in the UK. I don't know who you are, but thank you. Another shout out to our homie in New Zealand, Ireland, Finland, Sweden, our homies in the Philippines,
That's right.
and our homies in Africa, and and wherever else you homies are, that's not America.
Hold up. You said New Zealand?
That's right. We got a homie in New Zealand.
Whoa. That just gives us an excuse to go over there and learn some Hakka, son.
That's right.
You know what I mean?
Exactly.
I wonder if they're still having issues with that. Stupid. I wonder if the people from New Zealand are still having issues with Saruman's army. You gotta make the faces too, bro.
Oh wait, hold up. Yeah, I don't have the camera on. Yeah, so here you go.
But yeah, no, like I was saying, there's something very disturbing about your torso elongating like that. I don't know what it is. It just looks so grotesque. That's funny though. Fucking Mr. Fantastic over
I think
here.
the problem is
right.
you're not used to a man's midsection drawing that much attention to your eyes.
That's true, unless unless it's my midsection, because I have been self-critical lately with my return back into my old fit Tyler Durden self. So
Well,
it's
I don't
getting
know.
there.
Well, I don't know if you guys noticed, but I mean, I'm rocking the Jesus 6-pack here. You know what I'm saying?
What I feel like, Jesus should have more abs. I don't know, like show me some obliques and the serratus anterior there under the chest. So
How the hell am I supposed to get this dude to smoke a joint? Oh, come on, man, smoke the fucking joint! I need to work on that animation.
Right. In any case, before we get into our topics of conversation today, I just want to talk briefly about NFTs and the NFT projects that we've been supporting. First one is FAP, Family Phallus Planet. They actually had their whitelist mint today. So if you were one of the people who minted a Mint Pass comic book several weeks ago, you were able to mint one for free today. The only thing I had to pay were gas fees. So we were able to mint a Mint Pass comic book. So we have our very first, well, actually, technically our second NFT in our collection. And we're also minting a few more when pre-sale goes live at some point tomorrow. So if you don't know about the FAP project, go to their Instagram, go to their Twitter, go to their Discord channel, and check them out. Just Google them, Family Phallus Planet, and you'll find all the relevant information there. Shout out to the founder. He was giving out a lot of good information earlier today. And the other project that I'm really excited about is called Faceless. It's this fashion haute couture for the metaverse, and it's just the roadmap that, from what I've seen, and the artwork. Holy shit! I'm a huge, digital art fan because I'm a hobbyist myself, as you both know, and so just looking at the website, the artwork, and the community. Holy shit! The community. I've been chatting with the people in the community. And it's amazing how close and supportive everybody is. And there was even a rap battle going on last night and this morning, and I even participated in said rap battle. I can't rap, but goddamn it, I wrote some shit down and it worked. It's all love in there. So check out Faceless. Like I said, just like that. Check out their Discord, their Twitter, their Instagram.
Do they have a website or?
Yes, they do. They just released it. And as a matter of fact,
okay, drop that domain name and give people direct access.
Right. Gotcha.
Fuck all the other shit. Go right to the source.
That's right. The excuse me. The website is www.maisonfaceless.com. That's MAISON faceless.com. And check out the roadmap, check out the community. It's just, it's been great so far. And I really think that, they're gonna rock the metaverse whenever that comes. So that's it. That's all I got for shout outs and preliminaries. So let's get on to the meat and potatoes.
All right. First off, we'll probably dedicate this entire episode to, the tragic shootings in Michigan where 4 students were murdered by a fellow student. And apparently the parents got arrested and are being charged with involuntary manslaughter and are just being held on $500,000 bail each.
And I'm calling bullshit on that. I'm gonna hate all over this decision.
Okay.
I'm hating on all of it.
Now,
all right.
Can we
enlighten us?
What happened?
So first, fuck the punk bitch son of theirs. Number one, I got nothing but hate for him. It's in my name. 2, fuck them because they're horrible fucking parents. Mm-hmm. But they had no input on the commission of this crime. Like for me, if anything you would charge them with, it would be child neglect or child endangerment, because I think they may have helped buy the son the gun.
Right. About criminal negligence.
And they may have ignored a lot of the warning signs that he had problems that need to be dealt with. But everybody is running up this text message the mother supposedly sent. They said, "We're not mad at you. You should have just been good enough not to be caught," or some shit like that, right? Which
really, they said that shit.
Yeah, but it was after he was caught. He's like, don't be dumb enough to get caught. Okay. And and I can imagine myself saying that to somebody that I know and love that has committed a crime and gotten caught. Like, right. Nigga, if you're gonna do some shit and it's premeditated, at least, like here's my issue with premeditated crimes. They only premeditate doing the crime. They don't premeditate how they're gonna get away with the shit. Like if you're gonna look through doing some shit, make sure you got a plan on getting away with it. Like what was that Peterson guy who killed his pregnant wife? Right. He at least had a plot to try to get away.
Scott Peterson.
Yeah, at least be that bright. At least attempt a proper getaway. But if you don't attempt a proper getaway, then you really deserve what you got. I can give you some brownie points for being smart on the getaway, but you go beyond that part and it's just, yeah. But
so how old was this kid?
I think he might have been 17. He was in high school. So
I thought he was 15, but
is he 15? Okay.
I think so.
Might have been 15. But he's a high school student. And it's funny, like motherfucker ain't been in school for over a year down there. And as soon as school opens back up, motherfuckers busting caps. Like, who's been punking you at home? Who?
Mom and dad. Mom and dad have been punking him at home. That's who's been punking him.
Go shoot up your parents. Don't shoot up your school like you ain't even been in class with motherfuckers. Who you angry at?
It's open season on human beings again.
Wait, hold on. Did A. Jones just condone patricide?
Well,
sometimes it might be necessary.
I mean, I agree, but it's just, I shouldn't be surprised it isn't his name.
Well, look, I'm not an advocate of suicide per se, but if you're gonna go conduct a mass shooting, most of these mass shootings end with the guy, blowing his own brains out and shit. So what I recommend is start with the suicide part first before you go on a mass shooting, because you want to make sure you get that one right, because you don't want to like shoot a bunch of people and then try and kill yourself and then you fuck it up, right? Imagine how embarrassing that would be. Embarrassing yourself in front of the cops and the radio and like in the news organizations, you tried to kill yourself and you fucked it up. No, start with the suicide first. You got to practice that shit. Make sure you get the suicide part right first, then go shoot a bunch of people.
That only works if you go through the turnstile first.
We're never gonna get away from the turnstile, man.
No siree. No siree. No.
10 is a great movie. I don't care what anybody says. Fight me. You know what I mean?
I just talked to a homie of mine. He's like, I've only watched it once, but there's something there. I need to watch it again because he's a big Nolan fan. Yeah.
I agree. I think Nolan makes great films. And when my wife was actually watching Tenet, she said, this kind of reminds me of Memento, which is also a Nolan film. And I said, well, the reason why is because it's made by the same dude.
It's not a Nolan film that's also pretty good.
What?
The Topic of Discussion.
Well, I talked to my public servant friend, and he's in agreement with me that these charges are a little bit of an overstep.
Yeah.
He agrees that child endangerment and child neglect would be better charges for the parents.
Right. So
but supposedly they tried to get away too, also.
They were on the run, right? So that's what is it? It was evading law enforcement, right?
Yeah, maybe I guess. Now, do we know why he shot up the school? Was he being bullied?
Did he leave a note? Did he like a manifesto?
Yeah. I'm not sure. I haven't, I saw it in the news.
I haven't heard anything about his reasoning.
Huh. So he was just on some fuck shit on principle.
Yeah, probably. I mean, look at me. I got a M60 over my shoulder. I'm on some fuck shit. I'm on some fuck shit too.
Republican.
Well, yeah. I mean, it's true. I got my Republican underwear on right now.
There you go. What do you use that gun for anyway?
Shooting cans.
Shit. It's a hunting machine gun. It's got a long rifle.
Yeah, it's a exactly. It's a hunting machine gun.
Yeah.
I mean, it's a perfect prop for what we're talking about right now. It's open season on human beings, I hear.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Here's a racist joke for you. You want to know what kind of cans I shoot?
what kind?
Mexicans, Puerto Ricans, Americans.
Stupid.
It is. Hey,
Americans.
look, when I heard a white dude tell me that joke, I was like, that's racist as shit, but it is funny.
Mhm.
So,
You've heard my coffee one, right?
no, I don't think I've heard. Oh, you know what? We're canceled.
We're canceled. So does that mean I shouldn't say it?
No, we're already canceled, so you might as well say it. I mean,
Oh,
if you're
all right
gonna,
then. Okay.
go give them all 9 inches.
That's right. All right. Well, here it goes. I like my coffee like I like my slaves. Free.
That's right. I remember that one.
Because we shouldn't be slaves to anybody. No
That's
matter
right.
what the fucking Bible says.
That's right. Exactly.
Anyway, so we don't know what his motivations were as to why he felt compelled to shoot up school. He just was on some fuck shit. No manifesto, no confessions of a dangerous mind type of thing.
Do you think his defense lawyers are going to try and say that it was self-defense?
I would love to see him try, actually.
I mean, it worked for Kyle Rittenhouse.
Was he
and George Zimmerman? Huh? I mean, he could just claim that he was being attacked. Does it really matter? I mean, whatchamacallit?
That's what court is for, isn't it?
Yeah, I mean, those guys who shot Ahmaud Arbery were claiming self-defense too.
Because he grabbed my gun.
Yeah.
That I was gonna shoot him with. So I had to shoot him.
Like, why were you gonna shoot him? Because he's black.
Right. Because we thought he was burglarizing shit.
Because I felt threatened for my life.
Oh no! They were using the same excuse that Kyle Rittenhouse was used. They were protecting other people's property.
From what? From a fucking jogger that wasn't doing anything?
Yeah, essentially. Yeah, exactly. That is correct.
Get the fuck out of here, man.
Yeah. Well, I mean, that's the reason why they were found guilty. Because they
were protecting property from being colonized by a black person.
Exactly. I mean, think about it. Look, there was another headline where a dude in Texas shot his wife's ex-husband, with a shotgun, and I'm pretty sure he's going to claim self-defense too.
Oh yeah, no, I saw that. I actually saw the video of him getting shot.
I've been looking for that video. I didn't see it, but I read what happened.
Yeah, so apparently, for the kids who are listening that don't know, apparently the dude who got shot was he went to his ex's house to pick up their kid.
Oh right. Yeah, I heard about this one too.
Yeah.
Fuck shit.
Yep. And the new husband or boyfriend or whatever the fuck he was.
New husband.
Shot the dude.
No, he was a boyfriend.
Oh, it was a boyfriend? So
that they keep calling stepdaddy, but he's not married to the mom.
So here's what happened, right? So apparently this dude, the ex-husband, went over to the ex-wife's house to pick up his kids. They got into a heated discussion, right? The boyfriend came out, got into business that he probably shouldn't have been getting into, but he did anyway. I guess probably took some shit personal. I didn't see the video. Walked into the house, grabbed his shotgun, and threatened dude to shoot threatened dude with the shotgun. Pointed the gun at his ass, I think. I didn't see the video. Did he point the shotgun at him before?
He did. Well, actually, you know what? I don't remember that part. I remember him shooting twice, and dude just fucking crumples folds like a chair.
Okay. Yeah. Well, I do remember reading that the ex-husband said, you better shoot me with that gun, because if I get a hold of it, I'm going to shoot you with it. And that's essentially all you need, to hear and know. It's like, well, That looks like a solid self-defense argument right there.
Yep.
Or you can back your ass up and go in the house.
He did. He backed his ass up, went into the house, and grabbed the shotgun and brought it out.
No, I'm saying once dude says, you better do something, you better shoot me with that, or I'm gonna take it from you and kill you. You can just back away and go back in the fucking house. He wasn't a threat to anybody. The baby daddy was not threatening to kill anybody. So there was no reason for a gun to come out. The threats of death only came out when you came out with a fucking gun, which is a threat to my safety.
Yeah, well, This is Texas. Well, this is Texas, so you know, if you're unarmed and you threaten to kill somebody with their own weapon, I mean, that's enough for a Texan to just murder your ass.
Is it
self-defense?
Is it?
I don't know. I don't live in Texas. Shit. There's a reason why I don't live in Texas.
Look, I used
one
to
of
live
the
in
many
Texas.
reasons.
Yeah, I used to live in Texas and I couldn't wait to get the fuck out.
So
you know, I like Austin. I love Dallas, but you know, every other place, I'm like, all right, y'all can suck it. I'm out.
Yeah.
Not the people, but just the place. You know, it's too. Even in the cities, it still felt a little provincial to me. You know what I mean?
Right.
I still felt that kind of, you know, bumfuck Egypt vibe, in the middle of nowhere vibe. You know, and I didn't like that. It was too. It wasn't fast paced enough for me.
Yeah.
You know? So I don't know. That's just, you know, it's just my thing. So
okay, so I found the video.
Mm-hmm.
Do we want to display this?
Yeah, sure, why not? I mean,
we're getting canceled.
All right, I'm shooting a link.
You can't share it.
I'm gonna let you the captain.
You can you share a screen?
Where's Jamie?
Huh?
Where's Jamie?
Oh, you know what? We're not. Jamie's a waste of time.
Okay, all right. I'm just saying. I thought he was self-aware. What happened to Jamie?
Yeah, no. Jamie's a waste of time. When it comes to shit like this.
Okay.
Well, I'm saying you're the one who usually emceeing all this shit, so I'll let you handle it.
All right. Let's see here. What do we got?
Making Homeboy work out here.
Always making Homeboy work. Jesus fucking Christ.
Man, I can't do everything.
I'm just here to look pretty, I guess.
Let me see. Where is this shit?
It's in chat box.
No, I saw that. I'm just like seeing where do I share the fucking screen?
Hold on. Hey Jones, what you munching
on? I was munching on some little trail mix, but I'm done. And I'm washing it down with some H2O because I'm kind of lifted.
Right on. Yeah, I'm getting there. I'm gonna lift my damn self.
Yeah. Had several shots of tequilas and margaritas at the neighbor's 5-year-old son's party.
Right on.
I think I just made him a podcaster.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I bought him a like I talked to him the other day, and the father told me like, yeah, man, he runs his own show in his room.
All right.
That's
all right.
Up.
Hey, do you see the screen now?
Yeah.
Okay.
T1.
All right.
Proceed with caution.
Yeah, we're gonna ignore all that. This is Chino. This is the Chino and Homeboy podcast. 2 videos. Can you guys hear that? Read.
No.
There's no
all right.
sound.
There's no sound. All right, hold on a second. Same as system. All right. There we go.
They got vidIQ up there. I'll take it from you. Okay. So. Okay.
Damn it, I thought that was a full video. I didn't know it was news coverage.
Where in Texas did this happen again? South Lubbock. Okay. I've been in Lubbock. It's sleepy. It's a sleepy town.
There we go.
All right. So he came here to pick up his kids. Right?
Yeah. And I think this isn't even the shooter's house. This might be the ex-husband's old house.
Oh,
she's now living in with a new man who's brought his shotguns over. Because I heard some report that like the kids, like she's still with the dude, and now the kids are living with a guy who killed their dad in front of them, and they didn't like the nigga to begin with, which might be the reason the fight started.
Is that a mag?
Wait a minute.
Did I see a mag?
Yeah. What kind of shotgun is this?
Hold up.
They ain't a 9mm AR?
Shows how much I know about guns.
Hold up a second. Let's back the fuck up. This motherfucker straight up shot around into the ground. He technically shot at this dude here, right?
Mm-hmm.
So he shot first.
This dude shot first. You can actually hear the shot. Hold up, let me switch back to same as system. All right, pay attention. Stop talking. So did you hear that? Oh shit.
No,
we're
not getting any sound.
What?
All I hear is you.
You might have to change your speaker.
Really? I thought I did.
Well, it didn't work.
Did. I mean, that's my microphone array. You can hear me now, right?
Same one.
Okay. And so let's see. Same as system. That's microphone. All right. And you weren't able to hear it before? Were you able to hear it before?
No, we never heard anything.
Oh, what the fuck? Speaker.
Still nothing. But I mean, you could clearly see they're having some sort of,
see right there. That's when he shot at him.
Okay, so he shot at his foot right there.
Yeah.
So at this point, Till Shirt is now, or let's call him Baby Daddy. Is now in the defense of himself because the dude just shot at him.
Yes.
So technically, he is in the right of defending himself because some lunatic just shot at me at point blank range.
Yes. Yes.
So who's at fault here?
And now they're struggling for the gun. Homeboy backs away and shoots the guy without a gun.
I think he shoots him twice, or hits him twice, I should say.
I'm like, for me, it's like using a gun in a fist fight situation isn't called for unless somebody's breaking into your house or they're getting the best of you, or they're gonna beat the shit out of somebody else, or they're beating the shit out of somebody else. That was a man-on-man fight that would have been a little bit of a scuffle, a couple of black eyes, police called, and that's it. And the pussy ass motherfucker escalated it to a gun show.
Yeah, you guys can still hear me, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, the boyfriend brought out a shotgun, shot at the baby daddy's foot. That already is assault with a deadly weapon.
Yep.
Baby daddy is now within his right to take the gun from him to disarm him because he's already clearly shown that he is going to kill him, which he ended up doing anyway.
Well, okay, to play devil's advocate though, couldn't you make the contention that he could have just walked away?
You could, but then you're risking yourself. Like, is this nigga gonna shoot me in the back? Is he gonna shoot me as I'm backing away?
Right. And that's true.
Gun toter didn't have any reason to fear because he's in a house with a fucking metal gate. Like, if he went in the house to get the gun, he could have went in the house and stayed in the fucking house and called the cops.
He didn't have to. Yeah, the baby daddy wasn't armed to begin with.
Yeah.
So there's no reason to bring out the shotgun or whatever that weapon was.
Unless he kicked in a door or broke into the window.
Right.
Y'all could just go back in the house. The nigga came to pick up his kids, give him his kids, and piss off.
Yeah.
That's it. 2, you shooting a motherfucker over abroad you ain't even married to.
Well, I mean, I don't think that's a legal argument, but okay.
No, I'm just saying. I mean, this is just on principle right here, right?
Yeah.
Right.
No, but that's not the case. You know, you can't argue on principle. They're only going to argue what's legal, what is in the law. So
I'm not talking about the law. I'm just talking about common sense bullshit for future people who might find themselves in this
common
position.
Sense bullshit and watch, you know, them people's come back and be like, oh, hey, Jones is wrong. You know, yeah, legal shit.
Don't we want him to come back though?
Fuck them people.
Kind of.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
No, but I'm saying, you know, so I mean, look, we're talking about common sense, right? Like, you know, you could also make the argument that the common sense thing for the dude who got for baby daddy to do is just kind of, hey, you know what? Call the cops. This motherfucker pulled a gun on me.
Well, I'm like, if
you know what I mean?
If baby daddy didn't smack the ex-wife, if he didn't barge into your home unannounced or uninvited, there's no reason for gunplay. He's there to pick up his kids. Him and his lady or ex-lady got into an argument over their kids or whatever. If he's not abusing anybody, destroying any property, there's no reason for gunplay other than you don't think you can beat his ass in a man-up situation. 2, those ain't your kids and that's not your wife, so you probably should shut the fuck up before you die for pussy that ain't really yours. You know what I'm saying?
Oh my god.
So let's reverse the shit. Let's say boyfriend is talking big shit to the ex-husband, but ex-husband does have a gat on him, and he pulls the gat on, and now he gets shot, and he gets shot over a girl who gonna replace him. You know, as soon as the blood dries on the concrete, it ain't worth it.
All right, what you got, homeboy? I hear you, him and the holler over there.
Yeah.
What's up? Talk to us, man.
Man, this whole thing of like pussy that ain't yours. I'm like, look, nobody owns pussy.
How about this? Okay, you can over sit on that statement, but the woman ain't his. Y'all lightly committed. Okay,
right?
You can be replaced. You're not married. You're not legally bound, and you're over here pulling out a gun over her.
She's not yours. It's just your turn.
You might end up in prison for the rest of your life and can't even get a conjugal.
Yeah,
right.
Over a girl or woman that you are not legally bound to.
Right, but
that you don't have kids with, that you didn't even really have a long future with, or even a long presence with. It's generally not worth it. It's one thing if you got a chick, she's in danger, and you do what it takes to save her life. That's one thing. But this whole, you pull out a gun over an argument over a chick that is not your wife nor the mother of your children.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Go ahead and retort.
So it's a waste of his time and energy. That's only going to leave him in a bad situation.
You're talking about rational decisions, right?
And that's what I'm encouraging.
Irrational people.
What I'm trying to do is put out some information in the air to help people who might find themselves in these type situations to not do what this motherfucker done because it's not worth it.
Right. Okay, so I'm not going to disagree with Hey Jones that there is no vagina worth taking another man's life for.
There is vagina worth taking another man's life for. Your wife, your daughter, women you're related to. You know what I'm saying? A woman who's being beat the shit out of.
Taylor Swift.
You know? But if a woman's
shout out to you, Tay Tay.
If a woman's life is not in danger, there is no reason for you to be murdering anybody.
Well, I mean, technically speaking, if there's a penis life that's in danger, then yeah, I mean, I'm gonna shoot a motherfucker over that shit too. Has nothing to do with the vagina, has everything to do with a human being's life is in fucking danger.
I'm saying this situation. You know what this situation is? This situation in reverse would be.
What's that? We lost you again, Pete Jones.
We can't have too much silence. I think we'd get sued.
Go ahead, Jones.
Did you hear me? Did you hear
my
example?
We did. No.
Okay.
No, we can't even see you. Oh, there you go. Yeah.
Okay. So I'm saying the reverse of this situation would be Homeboy is cheating on his girlfriend with another woman. One of the women finds out, and instead of addressing the issue with Homeboy, they go and stab the other girl.
Right.
Right. Mm-hmm. And now the stabber is in prison, and Homeboy is off to the next broad. Mm-hmm. It's not worth it. That's why I'm saying it's not worth it.
Right.
I use the term vagina because in this situation, look, there's a woman involved and there's men doing it.
On principle, yes.
I find it repugnant that you're pushing me to be PC about this topic.
It's not about being PC. Well, I mean, I just detest the idea of owning people or the idea that you own the significant other. I mean, that's
the paperwork says this is your wife. This is your husband. That's what the paperwork says.
I've been divorced 3 motherfucking times. I know that paper doesn't mean jack shit.
Well, like I've always said,
it means a lot.
She's not yours.
No, it doesn't.
She's not yours. It's just short term.
In the end, it doesn't fucking matter. That paper, that marriage license, that is a business arrangement. That is not ownership. You are business partners when you get married. That's what that means. Because in the beginning when you get married, sure, it's for love. When you get divorced, ain't nothing about love. It's all about breaking up the assets and shit. Like I said, it is a business transaction. When you get married, you are essentially forming a business partnership with a person.
Well, actually, I can see where Hey Jones is coming from. Because like if I was put in that position, yes, I'm gonna try my fucking hardest not to kill anybody. You know what I mean? But right. I'm also gonna do my best to, protect myself and my interests, and that includes, my wife, my children.
Right. I mean? I'm not disagreeing with Hey Jones that, if you're unless baby daddy had a gat, right? Unless he was carrying a weapon himself, or even just pulled out a knife. All right, go inside, get your fucking peace, and stand your ground, defend your castle, defend the people. Fine, that's what you do. But this motherfucker just got pissed off, didn't like that baby daddy was mouthing off to, his vagina, and mouthing off to him. He went in, grabbed his surrogate penis with his lethal sperm inside of it, and then just busted 3 caps at the motherfucker. Like, the fuck is wrong with you? I agree with Hey Jones. That shit is not fucking worth it, because when you're in prison, yes, that bitch is gonna go and fucking find another fucking dick to fuck. Hell, he may not even end up in prison, right? He may get acquitted, and she's probably already moving on to the next penis because that dude killed baby's daddy. And the kids aren't going to be like, looking at the dude without the idea, like, you killed my daddy. Wait until I'm old enough to own a gun. Yo ass is next, bitch.
Well, see, here's the thing. What I deal with about ownership, right? I'm your friend. I'm your friend, right, yes. Homeboy? Yes. I've been your friend for over 20 years, right?
Yes.
If some shit jumped off, I'm jumping in with you, right?
Right.
But I'm not the only friend, right?
No.
Okay, so even though I call you my friend, I don't have ownership over your friendship, but you're still my friend.
Yes.
And so when I say yo pussy, no matter what kind of arrangement you may have with that pussy is still your pussy. You're still her dick. Whether she got 2, 3, 4, 5 of them, you still that dude. You feel what I'm saying?
Well,
so I'm saying don't rush in on a trivial matter. Now I'm gonna give you a good example. I'm gonna go ahead and try to share screens myself.
Right.
I'm gonna take
show
over
and tell,
this.
Dad. Chino and Homeboy show.
Show and tell. Can you see?
Does that mean I'm gonna have to do it too?
Host. Okay. See. Host.
I mean, might as well.
Host needs to disable participants' screen sharing. Well, never mind. You know what? I'll just send you the link. Play this. It makes it easier.
All right.
Making them work.
Always. All right.
There it is.
Now, what we're about to see here is last night's versus, or not last night's. I think this happened Thursday night with Bone Thugs and Harmony versus 666 Mafia.
Oh, I heard about this shit. Yeah, go ahead. Go ahead.
And a fight broke out between the two groups. But I want to show you a particular segment of this fight. So share screen and press play.
Okay. Do you have the time code?
No, just start from the beginning. It happens very quickly.
Let's see. All right.
Now this is Busy Bone talking mad shit about them. And then at a certain point, Juicy J says, "Suck my dick." And a bottle was thrown. Now, did you see DJ Paul step up to take that shot? Did you see DJ Paul in an all white run over to take the blow from the bottle being thrown? See, now watch the guy in the white jacket run in front of the dude in the red jacket who's about to be assaulted. You see that? Right. Now that dude in the white coat, that's DJ Paul. DJ Paul is me. You feel what I'm saying?
Gotcha, yeah.
Now, Juicy J got a whole bunch of other niggas behind him, but he had one that was the first one to run up to take the bullet. Right. And that's what I'm saying. Somebody has to be the wise one in the group.
I thought you were going to say someone has to die.
You know, no, but I'm saying there are people who are the people who do the shit like that, right? And I'm one of those people.
Yeah.
Right.
So I tell people to be wiser in a situation because you don't want to be in prison over some dumb shit or doing that shit for an empty friend, right? So like if I did that shit and ended up in jail because of Homeboy would put money on my books.
Yes.
Right.
I would still have connection to Homeboy for the rest of my life. Yes. But if I do that for a chick that I'm not legally bound to or connected to in some greater reason, or even a woman doing that for a man, especially the women, because the women get no support in prison, right? From their male counterparts. It will all be for naught. The lady's gonna move on with her life easy, find another man to fill your shoes, and sell away, and you're sitting behind fucking bars. So it's never wise to insert violence into a situation where that woman's life is not in danger.
Right.
Is what I'm trying to say.
Yeah. And in the Texas situation, that woman's life was not in danger. No, not at all.
She was on the phone in the background doing whatever she was doing.
Yeah. There was no need to go in and get a fucking gun. None. From what I know, the kids were outside also watching this. Man, that's just a fucked up situation.
And her man grabbed the gun and she didn't even go shield her fucking children. She's still standing there.
Well, she was recording it.
Yeah. Was she? Because I saw her in the video. So how many people were there video?
There were two angles and she recorded one of them. She recorded one of the angles.
Yeah, see, so she full of shit.
When the gun came out, she went back into the house.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Like she should have been in there like, baby, don't do it. Go back in the house, put the gun down. Like she should have been there mitigating the situation so whatever happened wouldn't happen.
Hell no, she probably would have been shot
You think so?
Probably. I don't know if the dude's a violent person, but also I heard that the shooter is a young guy and she's an older lady.
Right.
She's
Really?
kind of cougaring and found her a young dude, and he's probably trying to stake his claim and He-Man the situation more
Mrs.
than
Robinson situation.
Yeah.
Well, it's Texas. The dude's either gonna get off scot-free or he's gonna get the fucking gas chamber.
Yeah.
Maybe. Either one of those two, I guess, right?
Yeah.
Well, it feels like we're entering the Wild Wild West again with all the shit that's going on.
Yeah.
But if you find yourself in a deadly situation, be DJ Paul. That's all I'm saying.
But if you're not in a deadly situation, don't turn it into a deadly situation.
Exactly.
Don't be that guy. Do not be that guy.
Keep your mouth shut. Walk away. Let it ride. Don't let your ego cash checks your ass.
Fast can't cash.
Yeah.
That's right.
Yeah.
That's right.
I can dig that. I mean, at the end of the day, though, it's kind of easier said than done.
I mean, I wish pussy motherfuckers would stop getting guns, because even with Rittenhouse, he was a pussy motherfucker. Once he pulled that trigger, you saw the pussy just spill out of him and start running. Like he wasn't mentally ready to deal with what comes with gun ownership and cat pilling.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
You're not ready. So you shouldn't have been out there trying to play cop to begin with, because you weren't ready for the repercussions of the shit. And you're a teenager. You're not even an adult. So you really should have been out there. You know what I'm saying? Same with this little kid who just shot up a school. You know what I'm saying? Ain't no way in hell you should own your own gun at that age. You know what I'm saying? It's just not reasonable. Yeah, it's not reasonable, And I was reading up on it while we've been talking, and this nigga has a fucking journal that seems to be filled with anguish and depressive disdain for certain things and people. And his mom was a Trump supporter, and they bought him the gun, and his mom put up posts, "It's my right to bear arms," and you know what I'm saying? It's just like a wacky fucking family.
What state did this happen in?
This was in Michigan.
Okay.
What I missed that. What are we talking about again?
We're talking about the school shooter.
Oh, that's right. It is in Michigan. You're right. Yeah, that was
Michigan.
all the fucking news. Yeah.
Yeah. So the mom is a Trump supporter who's glad to be. Talks about it's her right to bear arms. The son kept a journal on his phone that kind of discussed all his angst and shit. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So like, these parents did a horrible job. Like, I know how easy it is to hide some shit from parents, but it don't seem like this kid was really trying to hide his ideas and intentions about what he planned on doing from his parents at all.
Right.
And then they bought him a gun.
Yeah.
So I'm like, why would you buy a gun for a kid who doesn't seem to be 100% balanced?
Yeah.
I mean, people have their motivations.
Yeah.
I can't say I understand this one, but
nor should he own a gun. I mean, he may have access to one through the parents, but he shouldn't own one.
Right. Yeah.
But this is America.
Right. Open season on human beings again.
Yeah.
As Homeboy said.
Yeah.
So, well, that's interesting.
Yeah.
Now, I have a question to ask you, fine gentlemen.
Yeah.
Go for it.
So, would either of you be offended if I said, I'm Asian? Is that an offensive statement?
Would I be offended if you called yourself Asian?
Yeah, if I said, I'm Asian.
No.
Actually,
yes.
You would be?
Yeah, because you're Hispanic. You're Hispanic.
All right. Let me give a little bit more context. Let me give a little bit more info. Right?
Yeah.
So I was asked if I'd ever seen, it's a TikTok that's been going around where you do the kung fu hands, the Naruto hands, where how in that scene in the Matrix where Neo's fighting Agent Smith and he's not even looking at him, he's just like blocking everything.
Yeah.
Right. So there's this clip, this TikTok thing that's been going around where you do that kung fu shit with your hands, and you either go to your dog or your girlfriend or boyfriend or cat, whatever it is, right? And
your babies,
right? And so you do that fucking karate kung fu shit, right? And so I was asked if I'd ever seen it, and I said, of course I've seen it. I've seen Naruto too. I mean, I'm Asian, right?
Yeah.
Now, is any of the words or phrases or idioms that I said offensive to you guys in any way?
No, not to me.
No.
Right. So tell me why someone said to me, you really shouldn't be saying I am Asian like that. Even though you're part of that community, you still wouldn't. You still shouldn't say that around, because you still shouldn't say that around people, because others might get offended.
So let me understand this. It's essentially like, you really shouldn't say that you're Asian in that tone because it's racist. The tone you used was racist to them.
Yeah.
Some people might misinterpret your tone about how your Asian ass refers to yourself as an Asian, because it might be racist.
Yeah. Okay. So
I still don't follow.
There's several elements I'm looking at here, right? So one is they didn't like the tone you said it. They felt it was a little flippant.
Yeah.
Two, they didn't like the marginalization you were doing, right?
Yeah.
So like, of course I know this ninja shit. I'm Asian.
Okay.
Right.
Because some Asians don't know the ninja shit and don't want, hate when people marginalize them. Like, you don't know karate, nigga?
Just because I'm Asian doesn't mean I'm good at math.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, it wasn't so much the whole karate shit or kung fu shit. It was more the, of course I've seen anime.
Or did they not like it because you were a mixed company and they didn't want you to say shit like that around white people or non-Asian people?
Okay. Now to answer that question, I was around a cornucopia of different genetic pools, as it were. I said that particular statement to a black person, to a white girl, and a Mexican dude.
And who's the one that spoke up?
Another Mexican person.
Well, tell that woke ass bitch to shut the fuck up. He doesn't know what he's talking about.
Yeah. Like, you're not Asian. This is not your fight.
Yeah.
Right. Well, see, and that was the thing, right? And so, like, I thought about it initially, and I didn't take anything personal, right? At least initially, and even now, it's not really, I don't think it was anything, maliciously personal about what he said, right? So, but throughout the night, I thought about it some more, and I said, exactly what was wrong with what I said? Because if my black coworker says, "Oh, I'm black," will you tell them the same thing? If you told a Mexican person, "Hey," or if you heard a Latino say, "Well, I'm Latino," right? Would you say the same fucking thing? If you heard the blonde chick that heard me say, I'm Asian," right? If you heard her say, "I'm white," or "I'm a chick," or "I'm a whatever," right? Would you be fucking offended?
No, but
that's my thing, though.
But this is one of those opportunities to, make light of the situation and just tell them, like, you know what, you're right. I think I may have used Asian as a very derogatory way that might offend people around me. Next time I'm going to call myself a chink. How about that?
That's racist.
You're over the limit, son.
Look,
You're over the limit.
I'm a Republican. I can say shit like that and have no repercussions. That's the kind of world we live in now. I can say all kind of racist shit and nothing's gonna happen. What are they gonna cancel me?
They might.
They'll at least try.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, I wanted to ask that question because race has been a big part of our discourse over the past few weeks.
Yes.
And so it was just, and that was part of the the thinking, the process of my thoughts when it happened. It was like, this would be a good topic for the pod because like there's nothing that I said that was in my opinion inherently racist.
Did the guy then pull a gun on you?
I wish he would have, but fucking choked him out. No, he didn't.
Then he would have been in his right to defend himself.
I mean, he attacked me first with his fucking offensive ass words.
Yeah, I mean, well, look, I think the guy just it generally did not like the tone that you used to call yourself Asian, but I think that you're Asian. You should be able to call yourself Asian in whatever goddamn tone you goddamn please.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Well, that was the thing. It was like it wasn't even that I was being flippant or or at least that wasn't my intention.
Yeah.
I was kind of trying to say it as a joke. Like it was like that was it. Like
right.
Of course I've seen it. Like look at me.
Yeah.
I'm like Bruce Lee's little brother. You know what I mean?
No, you're Mini Momoa, remember?
You're right. But I mean I've been called Bruce Lee's little brother so many fucking times. In any case.
That's awesome. I wish I could be called Bruce Lee's little brother. Instead, I get told that I'm the cheap Mexican Jeff Goldblum.
I was gonna say your Cheech's third cousin or some shit.
Yeah. You know those cheap plastic Supermen that you get in Mexico?
Uh-huh.
I'm the Jeff Goldblum version of those.
That's right. Well, yeah, like I said,
I'm not a Jew. I'm Jewish super light.
Right.
Yeah.
But yeah, I just I wanted to kind of bring that up because it was interesting to me, and the more I thought about it, the more it didn't make sense, and that's when I started getting irritated. I was like, what did I do wrong exactly? And so it was just one of those things where, it made me think a little bit. So, and I thought I'd bring it up in the pod.
You spent too much time thinking about a dumb fuck's position. That's all. That's the only wrong thing you did. Yeah.
You're right. I wasted entirely way too much of my time and energy.
Yeah, you poured way too much into that cup. Yeah. Mm-hmm. And that's about it. That's the only mistake you made. But you turned it into content, so you've been absolved of your crimes.
All right. Well, there you go. That's all I got to do then, huh?
Yeah, that's it.
That's right.
So I can go shoot a motherfucker right now.
Turn that lemon into lemonade.
That's right. Can we get a Tesla? Tesla.
Stupid. I forgot we're still doing that shit. Anyway.
All right. Well, that's it for this episode. Thank you guys for listening. Follow us on Instagram, Twitter. Subscribe to the Discord. Subscribe to the YouTube channel. Go to the merch store. For every item you buy, $1 is donated to Hope for Warriors, which is a nonprofit organization that helps veterans and active duty members with paying their bills, paying their groceries, helping people get back on their feet. And if you spend more than $100, you'll get an exclusive Chino and Homeboy t-shirt.
Right. What he said.
And by the way, since you managed to listen this far, stay tuned. I got my my audio special recorded. and I'm gonna be putting it out. I'm gonna be dropping it on the podcast, on the podcast channel. So, be on the lookout for that. And this is still not the Hozu episode. Sorry, guys.
It's not the Hozu episode.
Not the Hozu episode.
Now, just to clarify, the thing that you're releasing, your special, that's the stand-up special, correct?
That is correct.
Okay. All right. And this is still not the Hozu episode.
Still not the Hozu episode. That's right.
Okay.
All right.
What my Hozu tape at, yo?
Yeah, right. I'm working on it.
Where my Hozu
I'm
tape
working
at?
on it. There was a flood
This shit ain't got nothing to do with me.
there was a
Where my
flood
Hozu tape at?
in my basement, and all the recordings I have to save them. I have to dry them out. I have to put them in rice to dry them out. So
Gotcha.
salvage what I can.
I guess you're just gonna have to storm the stage.
That's right.
You know what I mean? Like
right.
like a bank robber.
That's right.
So
That's
all
right.
right then.
Wu-Tang Clan ain't nothing to fuck with. Wu-Tang Clan ain't nothing to fuck with.
I gotta tell you, when I was attempting to freestyle and spit some bars, as it were, in this chat, I was like, I thought, yeah, I could never be in Wu-Tang Clan.
Yeah, you can. Chino and Homeboy ain't nothing to fuck with. Chino and Homeboy ain't nothing to fuck with. Chino and Homeboy ain't nothing to fuck with.
Is Hey Jones our divine or our power?
Both.
You know what I mean? Both. Yeah.
Both.
He's the amalgam.
That's right.
So cool.
Yeah.
All right.
Take care, man.
Well, until next time, homies. Peace.
Push that button.